I'm Info, and I have a question for you. Ever wondered which metals shape our world the most? I mean, really shape it. We walk around every single day, surrounded by incredible feats of engineering and design, but we rarely stop to think about the fundamental building blocks that make it all possible. From the towering skyscrapers that pierce the clouds to the tiny smartphone in your pocket, our entire civilization is built, quite literally, on a foundation of metal. These materials are so deeply woven into the fabric of our existence that we often take them completely for granted. They're the silent, unsung heroes of our daily lives. So today, we're going on a deep dive. We're going to pull back the curtain and explore the top 5 most used metals on the planet. This isn't just about listing them off, it's about understanding why they're so crucial. What are their unique properties? What makes them indispensable? We'll look at their history, their chemistry, and the ingenious ways we've learned to manipulate them to build the world we know. We're going to get our hands dirty, metaphorically speaking, and uncover the stories behind the steel beams, the aluminum cans, and the copper wires that power our lives. This journey is going to be fascinating, I promise you. We'll explore everything from massive industrial processes to the intricate electronics that define our modern age. By the end of this, you'll never look at a bridge, a car, or even a simple battery the same way again. You'll have a newfound appreciation for these incredible elements that we've dug out of the earth and transformed into the backbone of society. So grab your safety glasses and let's get building. Or, well, let's get learning about what's already been built. Let's start with the undisputed king. Alright, let's kick things off with the absolute heavyweight champion of the metals world, iron. When you think of strength, of durability, of the very skeleton of our industrial world, you're thinking of iron. Its dominance is staggering. Something like 95% of all metal produced by weight, globally, is iron. And the vast majority of that iron isn't used in its pure form. Oh no, we've gotten much cleverer than that. We mix it with a little bit of carbon to create its famous alloy, steel. And steel is, without a doubt, the most important engineering and construction material in history. Think about it. The rebar that gives concrete its tensile strength. The massive I-beams that form the skeletons of our tallest buildings. The chassis of your car. The hull of a supertanker. Even the humble paperclip on your desk. It's all steel. Why? Because it's an incredible combination of ridiculously strong, relatively cheap, and unbelievably versatile. We can tweak the recipe, adding other elements to make it stainless, or harder, or more flexible. Iron is the workhorse, the foundation upon which everything else is built. We may call it the Iron Age in the past tense, but make no mistake, we are still living in it. Coming in at number 2 is a metal that's almost the polar opposite of iron in many ways. Aluminum. If iron is the brawny heavyweight champion, aluminum is the nimble, lightweight fighter that punches way above its weight class. Its most defining characteristic is its incredible strength-to-weight ratio. It's strong, but it's also incredibly light, about a third of the density of steel. This one property has completely revolutionized transportation. Every gram we can shave off a vehicle, whether it's a plane, a train, or a car, means better fuel efficiency and performance. That's why the aerospace industry is absolutely obsessed with it. The fuselage of that 747 you flew on? Mostly aluminum alloys. But it's not just for flying. High-end car manufacturers use it for frames and body panels to make cars faster and more efficient. And then there's its other superpower. It doesn't rust. When aluminum is exposed to air, it instantly forms a tough, invisible layer of aluminum oxide that protects it from further corrosion. This is why it's perfect for things that are exposed to the elements, like window frames, and of course, the the billions upon billions of beverage cans we use every year. It's the modern metal, through and through. Our third metal is the one that literally powers the modern world. I'm talking about copper. This beautiful reddish-brown metal has one property that makes it utterly indispensable. It's a fantastic conductor of electricity, second only to the much more expensive silver. Every single time you flip a light switch, charge your phone, or turn on your computer, you are relying on copper. It is the circulatory system of our technological society, the physical network that carries the electrical lifeblood to every corner of our homes, offices, and cities. Just look inside any electronic device. The intricate green pathways on a circuit board, those are traces of copper. The wiring hidden inside your walls, the thick cables that run under our streets, the tightly wound coils inside electric motors and transformers, it's all copper. It's also an excellent conductor of heat, which is why it's used in high-quality cookware and in heat sinks that keep our computer processors from melting. Plus, it's naturally antimicrobial, which is a fascinating bonus. For thousands of years, we've used it for pipes and plumbing, and we're still using it for that very same reason today. Without copper, the digital revolution simply wouldn't exist. Now we get to a metal that you've definitely used, but you might not even know it. Number 4 is zinc. Zinc is a fascinating metal because its most important job is to protect another metal. It's the ultimate sacrificial hero. Its primary use by far is in a process called galvanizing. We take a piece of steel, which as we know is mostly iron and loves to rust, and we give it a thin coating of zinc. Why? Because zinc is more reactive than iron. So when that galvanized steel is exposed to moisture and air, the zinc corrodes instead of the iron. It literally sacrifices itself to protect the steel underneath, dramatically extending the life of everything from street lamps and guardrails to nuts, bolts, and sheet metal. It's the unsung guardian against rust. But that's not its only trick. Zinc is also a crucial component in batteries. The common AA or AAA alkaline battery, that's a zinc carbon or zinc chloride system. It's also a vital nutrient for human health, and it's used to make brass, an alloy of copper and zinc. It's a quiet background player, but its protective role is absolutely fundamental to the longevity of our infrastructure. Our final metal is one with a bit of a controversial past, but it remains incredibly important today. It's lead. Now, lead is dense, it's heavy, and it's incredibly soft and malleable. It's also toxic, which is why we've spent decades removing it from things like paint, gasoline, and water pipes. Its historical uses were widespread because it was so easy to work with. The Romans used it for their extensive plumbing systems. The word plumbing itself comes from the Latin word for lead, plumbum, which is also why its symbol on the periodic table is Pb. So if it's so toxic, why is it still one of the most used metals? The answer lies almost entirely in one single, world-changing application: the lead-acid battery. That heavy block under the hood of your car that starts the engine? That's a lead-acid battery. They are cheap, reliable, and can deliver the massive surge of power needed to crank an internal combustion engine to life. Almost every car, truck, and motorcycle on the planet relies on one. They're also used for backup power in hospitals and data centers. And importantly, lead is one of the most recycled materials on Earth, with over 99% of car batteries being recycled in North America. It's a heavy-duty metal for a heavy-duty job. So there you have it: iron, aluminum, copper, zinc, and lead. These 5 metals are the backbone of modern industry. From the colossal steel skeletons of our cities and the lightweight aluminum skins of our jets, to the copper veins that carry our power and data, the zinc shields that guard our infrastructure, and the lead batteries that bring our engines to life. Each one has a unique set of properties, a special superpower that we have learned to harness. They are the fundamental ingredients in the recipe of our civilization, pulled from the earth and transformed by human ingenuity into the world we see all around us. It's truly incredible when you stop and think about how reliant we are on these basic elements. Our ability to build, to travel, to communicate, it all comes back to our mastery over these materials. They are so much more than just lumps of metal. They are the enablers of progress, the silent partners in almost every piece of technology we create. The story of humanity is, in many ways, the story of our relationship with metals. And this chapter is the most advanced and intricate one yet. We've come a long way from simple iron tools. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these metals surprised you the most? Were you aware of zinc's sacrificial role, or the sheer dominance of iron in the form of steel? Maybe you didn't realize how critical lead still is for our vehicles. Let me know down in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and learning from your perspectives. As always, thank you so much for joining me on this exploration. If you enjoyed this dive into the material world, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep questioning and keep building.